Our next speaker, unfortunately, performer can't be with us. Her name is Reem Kelami. Many of you will know and have met her. She's a British Palestinian musician, but she has sent a message to us and a special recording of one of her songs which hasn't been released yet. So we are very honoured that we will be the first to hear this, her new song. Before we play it, Natasha, one of the organisers with South East Kent PSC, is going to read Reem's message to us, and then we'll listen to the song. Thank you. Got it?
So this is a message that Reem sent to us to read specially for today. The Nakba of 1948 is a scar in the collective memory of all Palestinians, me included. It left Palestinians of my parents' generation with a fundamental and enduring sense of insecurity as they sought to build their lives outside Palestine in other people's countries. Whenever we as a family sought to return for family reunions, Israeli soldiers never let us believe for a moment that we had any right to be there. As a Palestinian born and living outside Palestine, I've always straddled a sort of no man's land, as the subtitle of my first album, Springtime Gazelle, showed, Songs from the Motherland and the Diaspora. Many of my maternal family still live in Nazareth, in what is now Israel. My paternal family hails from Jenin, in the West Bank, under Israeli military occupation. And my immediate family is also spread across the Middle East, and indeed the world, with one niece, Yasmin, now living in New Zealand. As the Israeli historian Ilan Pappy observed, the bulk of Palestinians now suffering so cruelly in Gaza are refugees from the south of Palestine, many from villages in whose ruins some of the Israeli settlements attacked on October the 7th were built. When they organised the peaceful Great March of Return in 2018, almost 200 were killed by Israeli troops and some 13,000 were wounded, many of them seriously. As a Palestinian artist living in the UK, I have long felt the arm of pro-Israel interference to deny me platforms and invitations to cultural venues and music festivals. Today, that interference is overt. Event organisers seeking to invite me have been threatened and cowed into reconsideration. At a time when the UK's leading two political parties appear to be conspiring to protect Israel from the consequences of its shameful and illegal actions in Gaza and the West Bank, I take heart at the rising voices of ordinary Britons, whose chorus of "Not in my name" roars ever louder. I salute the people of Kent and thank you for all of your solidarity. So we're now going to play a song that Reem has composed and produced, and she did it based on that haunting final poem, If I Must Die. The song hasn't been released yet, so it's going to be its very first public performance, and we're filming it because it may be used when Reem comes to promote it. The song itself, you'll be able to buy soon. It's behind a paywall because what she wants to do with it is hope that the release will raise awareness and also funds for UNRWA, which is the United Nations Relief and Works Agency for Palestinian refugees, which, as we know, has had its funding severely cut as a result of the US government and others cutting its funds. So we hope that many of you as possible will hear the song here today and then buy it and share it as widely as possible.
not even to his flesh, not even to himself. Sees the kite, my kite you made, flying, flying, flying up above, and thinks for a moment an angel is there, bringing back love. If I must die, let it bring hope, let it be, let it be a tale, let it be, 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 let it be a tale. Let it be a tale. If I must die, you must live to tell my story, to sell my Let it bring hope, let it bring hope, let it be, let it be a
Thank you so much for that, and thanks to the organisers for organising that and allowing us to hear that amazing song. And I know all of you will go out and buy that as soon as we are able to, and fantastic that the money from that is going to UNRWA. And as Natasha said, we know that our government and other governments have cut funding to UNRWA, and we have to put pressure on them to reinstate that funding and actually to increase the funding, because Palestinians in Gaza need that funding more now than ever.